Good day, seniors! Welcome back to Business Math class. I am Ma'am GN, and our topic for today is all about multiplication and division of mixed numbers, multiplication and division of decimals and percentages, all about decimals and powers of 10, and rounding off. Are you ready? Let's go! To multiply or divide mixed numbers, first is you're going to convert the mixed numbers into improper fractions, as what you can see below. And second is to multiply or divide the fractions using the methods discussed. Like in multiplication, we are asked to multiply both numerators and multiply both denominators. While in division, it's either you cross multiply or you keep, change, and flip the second fraction and multiply. And these are the examples of multiplying or dividing the mixed numbers. As you can see, we are also using cancellation so that it would be easier for us to multiply the numbers. To multiply decimals and percentages, first is to multiply the decimals or percentages as if they were integers. And second, if one of the numbers being multiplied has m decimal places and the other has n decimal places, then their product has m plus n decimal places. Though this numbers class have different decimal places, make sure lang siya nga matupong sila. Then after multiplying and after adding all these numbers, make sure nga ang product, you will place the decimal point accordingly. Ma'am, unsaon man? So, you will look on the number nga maoy biggest nila, then find the decimal place kung asa siya gibutang. So, the answer is 51.5950. So, follow siya sa 12.14. And another example, since multiplication is commutative, we can switch the factors to make multiplication more convenient. So, diba sa atong example class is 1.08 una. So, in this case, pwede na siya nimo i-baylo. Since commutative man ang multiplication, so that it would be convenient for us. So, atong gibutang ang biggest nga number first, then the kanang smallest number. So, after multiplying and after adding, again, find siya kung asa ang decimal place. Like, the biggest number is 141.394. That's why you'll follow this one. So, the answer is 152.70552. Division involving decimals and percentages requires an exploration of the relationship between multiplying a decimal or a percentage by a power of 10 and the position of the decimal point. So recall that in a decimal, every place has a value 10 times that of the place directly to the right of it. Consider the three decimals, 1.041, 10.41, and 104.1. Let the position of the decimal point in the second number be a reference point. Since the value of the third number is 10 times that of the second number, the decimal point is found one place to the right, that is, all the digits' values increase tenfold. On the other hand, since the value of the first number is 1/10 of the value of the second number, the decimal point is found one place to the left, and all the digits values are divided by 10. In decimals and powers of 10, let n be an integer. When a decimal is multiplied by 10, the decimal point is moved n places to the right if n is positive, and n places to the left if n is negative. So again, class ha, kanang iyang subscript, like sa 10 niya, ang upper niya would be positive, so the n would be positive. It should be moved to the right. But if the n is negative, it should be moved to the left, ang iyahang decimal points. So a decimal can be expressed in a scientific notation, under which the decimal is expressed as a product of another decimal and a power of 10. So for instance, 0.0045 can be written as 4.5 times 10 to the power of negative 3. And 450,000 can be written as 4.5 times 10 to the power of 5. Scientific notation is useful when writing considerably large or small decimals. As you can see, class, sa atong example 0.0045, diba 4.5 times 10 to the power of negative 3. So ang decimal point is mamove sa left, kay negative siya. Then the other number, 5 places, mamove siya sa right because it is positive. Ma'am, how is this movement of the decimal point relevant when dividing decimals? Well, consider the division statement 0.5 divided by 1.25. Note that this is equivalent to 0.5 times 100 divided by 1.25 times 100. This is equal to 50 divided by 125. So, these answers can be then obtained using the long division process, as it is shown in the screen. To divide decimals and percentages, first is to multiply both the dividend and divisor by 10 to the power of n, the smallest power of 10 that makes the divisor an integer. This is equivalent to moving the decimal point and places to the right. Second, perform long division. Place the decimal point directly above the decimal point in the dividend. Add trailing zeros to the dividend until the remainder becomes 0, or the digits of the quotient form a recognizable pattern, making it a repeating non-terminating decimal. So we have the examples below. Number 1, 56 divided by 1.4. The given division statement is equivalent to 560 divided by 14. And in the second example, 0.019 divided by 0.95, the given division statement is equivalent to 1.9 divided by 95. A lot of decimals and percentages used in practice are rounded off. The use of non-terminating decimals such as 1.41421 and 3.14159 increases the accuracy of your computations. But this accuracy comes at the price of reduced efficiency. So in rounding off, let n be a positive integer and consider a decimal with more than n decimal places. Let a be the digit occupying the nth decimal place and b the digit to the right of a. The decimal is rounded off to the n decimal places as follows. All the values to the right of a are discarded. If b is less than 5, the last digits remains a. If b is greater than or equal to 5 and a is less than 9, the last digit becomes a plus 1. If b is greater than 5 and a is equal to 9, the last digit becomes 0, and the digit to the left of it increases by 1. If the decimal ends in a sequence of 9s, then all of these 9s become zeros, and the digit to the left of the first 9 increases by 1. And I do believe that you all know how to round off numbers, right?
I hope you understood my discussion, and I do believe that you are ready to answer all the activities that is attached together with this file. Again, this has been your teacher, GNV Bonfaso, who would like to say, mathematics may not teach us how to add love or minus hate, but it gives us every reason to hope that every problem has a solution. Bye!